This video is called The World is Evil, full of evil cultures that use trickery-based sex. What makes you so evil? First, let's consider the obvious. If you live in a society where they want you to play stupid about the evil things they do, okay, and it's very simple to figure it out. They're basically saying 1 + 1 = 3, and if you're too stupid to realize it equals 2, you're an idiot. Okay? You're still stupid. You're just a stupid, you're still evil. You're just a stupid, evil person. If you say, hey, it equals 2, but you're still evil, okay? So what? You're not extremely stupid, but you're still stupid enough to be evil. You still failed. It's that simple. The contrast argument holds no weight. It is like somebody raping a little girl and saying that somebody else has raped 100 little girls in their lives while they're raping them, mind you. And they say that they're good and that other person is evil. No, you two are evil. Just because the Nazis seem to be more evil than the settlers doesn't mean that the settlers weren't also evil. They were. They were selfish, manifest destiny liars. They have disgraced this country beyond words. Every culture that is allowed to exist has. And so it is with the modern white church. The continuity of this Nazi ideas, the continuity of these settlers' ideas, these Enlightenment kind of LGBT, hypocritical Christian ideas. Okay, so it is with every culture that is allowed. Now, when we look at females, for instance, why are females, why are males, why is everyone else an unworthy mate? Well, it's very simple. All these cultures that are allowed are playing stupid about psyops. Not a single one of them comes out with the pure facts in a way that is believable, okay, and says there's psyops being run on hundreds of Americans. Okay, they're being gang stalked and tortured, maybe even thousands. And there's a lot of people are being tortured in this way. None of them come out and say that. Gang stalking is all over the internet. How come not a single culture, not a single Republican, not a single Democrat, not a single Libertarian, not a Christian culture, not a Muslim, not a Jew, not a Buddhist, none of them. Not a New Age light worker, not a single one has come out in mass and said, this is going on because it's part of their culture to be evil, to be cowards, and to accept evil, and to not have love or courage or masculinity in their hearts. Ver, meaning man. The root word for virtue. They have no virtue. They have no manhood. It's part of their culture. Foundation, found virtue, shun, found love, shun, found truth, shun, found manliness, shun. Just bitch shit. Less than beta, bitch shit. So what makes you so different? Modern female. What makes you so different? Modern male. You do not transcend this. You're part of the evil world. 1 John 2:15, you do not love the world or anything in the world. If anyone loves the world, love for the Father is not in them. He's not in them. Matthew 10:22, you'll be hated by everyone because of me, but the one who stands firm to the end will be saved. Hated by everyone because they're too cowardly to accept the truth. So what makes you so different? Just like with my martial art challenge. Their arguments, which they rarely make these days, mind you, to their credit, I'll give them that much. They're still benefiting from pure evil, but it's hard pressed to see a single person contradict me these days about being the top martial artist. Okay. It is like a kindergartner goes to fight Tyson. Everyone says, no, you're not in your league. They're trying to cover up for him. They're trying to play it off. Eventually, Tyson comes up to him and says, let's do it. The kindergartner loses his mind. He says, okay. And he knocks him out in one hit. Boom. Not that he should, mind you. But listen to the argument. Draw the appropriate parallels and understand the comparison. Another kid from the kindergarten class says, so what? He knocked out that kindergartner. I'll knock him out. Fuck you talking about? What makes you so different? You're part of that kindergarten bitch, okay? You're nowhere near his in his league. You're nowhere near him. You're not like him. You're not the top brain surgeon's fucking top martial artist, son. You're not like him. Who is like him? Who are you to rule over us? I am who I am. God saying to Moses, who are you to say that you could beat him? So you have a socially normative American martial art thong on? So what? You did martial arts in the Olympics on a mat with certain rules that favor people that I could kill in a split second. So what? Who are you? Who is the toad to tell the leopard that just because you killed that one toad doesn't mean he can kill you? Yes, he can! You fuck fucking idiot. And so it is with the females. You're just like the next groupie, shallow, goofy-ass, socially accepted cunt from your culture. Give a fuck if you're a new age person naked in the woods. Give a fuck if you're a hippie, if you call yourself a Christian. You're just like the next bitch. How can you then say, I wouldn't have shunned him. I would have faced adversity. You wouldn't. You're like the next bitch. Look in the mirror. Who are you? Like Gaddafi said, Man Antum, who are you? You're just another conformist with no heart. You're another cultural barrier ninny. Another accept sexual sadism, eugenic direction bitch. Another controlled opposition fool, shill, idiot, coward, harlot, a cunt, a skank. Who are you to say you wouldn't have shunned me too? Give a fuck if you live across the world in the Middle East. Your culture would have shunned me as well. Unless someone comes to you with a corporate-sponsored thong on and is approved by your culture, you shun them. That's the kind of bitches you are. All you unattractive females, well, I'm desperate. I wouldn't have shunned them. You're not a suitable helper. You're a predator. You may as well be coming at me, shooting at me, if you're trying to get me to settle. It's right there in Genesis. A suitable helper. Not some desperate cunt that says, what the fuck? My life sucks anyway. A suitable helper. Someone who's going to work on their mind, body, soul, and spirit, who looks deep inside their soul and knows if they're suitable or not. This guy deals in discerning mind, insight, being astute, sharp, a sharp double-edged sword. A mind that is forged the martial arts sparring and martial art principles to be sharp. You're trying to steal from him. And you're trying to steal another woman who might be worthy's opportunity to be with him. That's why it shouldn't be any of your calls. Who are you? You're a conformist. It's my call. I transcended. You're part of the cultures that shun and screen out people like me. You're not my equal. You're an evil scumbag, harlot, fucking coward. How could you not say that? Who are you to demand to be seen equal as I am? That is like a serial killer being demanding to be released from prison. I'm a human being too. So what? Your immoral behavior has made you less, and their privileges should be taken away. And you're part of those cultures that have unfairly taken away my privilege and my right to lead. Who are you? I'm the top martial artist, the last one. You're all traitors. How could you miss that for a moment? And if you did, you must know you're fucking insane. And you should put your hand over your mouth and stop it trying to exalt yourself in front of the King of Kings. On the same planet as the King of Kings. This isn't Mars. This isn't Saturn. This isn't Jupiter. This is Earth. And this is where mankind was placed by God. And I'm the King of Kings, God's son. Stop trying to exalt yourself in the presence on the same planet as the King of Kings. You're cowards. You're the children of craftsmen with no heart. You're the children of worms, Phoenician dogs, Canaanite scoundrels, and the foolish people that assimilated to their bitch. How could you not see that? 1 Samuel 16:13. How could you not see that? Exodus 15:3. How could you not see that? How could you not know that the Lord thy God is a warrior, whether you've read Exodus 15:3 and meditated on it or not? All throughout the Old Testament. David versus Goliath, Joshua, Jericho, Elijah taking on the prophets of Baal. He said, go kill him. He said, the Lord thy God is a warrior. They are lying about God. Kill him. He didn't say put on a Western American thong on and suck a corporate, satanic, Luciferian, white supremacist, crypto Jew dick. He said execute them for their blasphemous, hero shunning, sword to the top martial artist denying bitch. Jesus came to bring a sword to make me the king. And because you all are from bad trees, and we know them by their works and fruits that deny me and refuse to obey God through me, you're cut off. You can't go somewhere, kill all the people from that culture, say, I'm the most like them with a thong. Especially if you're accepted as such. Now not only are you a fucking liar, but the masses of cowardly sinner pussies have accepted you as their leader. For the wrong reasons. You are a traitor, the top martial artist said. Shouldn't be pretending to be a spiritual leader. They shouldn't pretend to be a martial artist. You're a liar. You're a coward. You don't have moral precision. If you did, you would fucking kill yourselves if you couldn't resist the urge to exalt yourselves. Before, during, or after my death. I shouldn't have to explain this. You people have a fucking Harry Potter, Justin Bieber thong on. And some of you go to the gym in the Baalist tradition of the traitor Jews and use technology, unnatural technology, my goodness. For whose benefit? LOI, for whose benefit? You are demons from demos, peasants, craftsmen, peasants. They need a lot of food, go to the fucking gym, fuck some erotic desire whore, like those bitches that hold the fucking signs between the rounds at the boxing and WWF and UFC. Them skanks. Those prostitutes. Those bikini-wearing sluts that would have never treated me fairly. If you're different from the rest of the bikini-wearing sluts, what makes you different? You're just like that kindergartner saying he could knock out Tyson after he knocks out another. How are you different from that pussy? How are you different from that slut? It's like the Nazis, the settlers saying, we're not the Nazis. Or the Nazis saying, we're not the settlers. We didn't wipe out millions and millions of Native Americans. You're still evil scum. They started World War fucking II by invading a country you didn't have to invade. How can you then turn around and say, we are the master race, only masters of evil? And the Jews, you are the betrayers of the prophets. Did you not kill the prophets? Did you not cry about how he always tells me things I don't want to hear with like a bitch? You are the descendants of those who complain about the prophets morally correcting you. If you aren't, then why are you behaving like that? You can't inherit anything but God's disdain.